Hello Twin Flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Thursday. So I've used the DM's confession deck today in the daily Twin Flame reading, but we're going to look a bit deeper. So in that reading he came through and kind of said to you, I'd quit love and given up on the idea of love. I kind of just got into a routine in my life and I was just staying where I was because it was easier. And then you came into my life and changed it all. I'd quit love until you. I'm dreaming about you. I'm dreaming about waking up with you. I'm seeing reminders of you everywhere I go, on the TV, on YouTube, on the big screen. You are everywhere I go and I love you. And I'm sorry about the things I've done. So I'm going to bring in this deck again to go a bit deeper. The same cards may come out. We'll see what happens. So what does your masculine want to say to you today? Take it off and bear it all. Now, what I'm feeling with this is about being vulnerable and being honest and open and really sitting down and sorting things out. And that's really what I'm feeling again from the daily Twin Flame reading. So compromise, take it off and bear it all. Take the mask off. The masculine is saying to you, I want to take off my mask and I want to bear it all. I want to tell you exactly how I feel, what's been going on in my life, how you've changed it, how you've made me feel, and how I want to be with you. I want to take it all off and bear it all. Now, you could be seeing this in a different way. Remember, read the card intuitively, how it fits your journey. So you may be thinking this is about coming together in an intimate way, being sensual with each other, having some intimate moments, taking it off, taking off your clothes, being vulnerable, being naked with each other and, making love and spending time. But I really feel this as an indicator that your masculine wants to take off all the masks and let down all these guards and all these barriers and be able to come forward as his authentic true self. And that's scary. And he says, love scares me, but I want it. So he's saying, this scares me to take off my mask and bare my heart and soul to you. It scares me, but I want it. It scares the bejesus out of me, but I want it. This love is scary. Why? Because it's intense and powerful and beautiful all at the same time. So this scares me, but I want it and I want you. And I want to be able to open up to you and tell you how I feel. I've replayed all our conversations and all of our times together. And I'm so sorry for always holding back with you. I want to bear it all. I want to take off this mask. I want to tell you how I feel. So if you think that he doesn't listen to the conversations you have or the things you say, if you think he isn't sitting there rereading your messages, think again, because that's what they do. They have a filing cabinet in their head that's all about you. So every time you've shared together, every moment you've had, everything that you've said to each other, all those conversations are in that filing cabinet. And at night when it's late and he's thinking of you and he's accessing all of those things, he sits there replaying these conversations. He sits there thinking of the beautiful times you've shared. And he also goes over the times where he's pushed you away. And he said, I'm so sorry for holding back with you. Sometimes I don't even know why I do the things I do. So he's been questioning his own behaviour. And sometimes I just don't know how to reply. So if you're thinking, well, why leave me on read then? Why are you online and not replying to my message? Why haven't you reached out yet? If you want me so much and you want to bear all, why? Why are you still quiet, Divine Masculine? What have I done? And your masculine is saying, you're not doing anything wrong, it's me. Sometimes I just don't know how to reply. Sometimes I just don't know how to express what's inside of me. I don't know how to take off the mask or be vulnerable or bear it all. I'm afraid. But I do read and even write up what I want to send back. And they're giving me again that block in the throat chakra. I just freeze up and delete it. And that's absolutely true. It's like a lump comes in the throat and fear takes over because this love scares them. It scares the bejesus out of them. And he's like, what if I write up and send this message and you don't reply to me? What if you don't want me anymore? What if you've moved on? What if? fear-based, ego-based scenarios that are never true. So the masculine is also dealing with all these fear, but he's saying to you, I do read your messages and I reread them and I replay them over in my mind. I may not know how to reply or how to express what's inside of me, but you're always on my mind. I write out what I want to say. Sometimes I just freeze up and delete it. Have you ever seen that where they've seemed to be typing and then no message comes and you're thinking, what? What's going on there? It's because they freeze up. They go offline. They don't know what to do. They have to process. So give it the time it needs. Nights are the worst for me. It's as if all my feels are amplified. So he's letting you know that he feels it more intensely at night. Why? Because in the day he's busy. He may be at work, he may be distracted, he may have children, he may be worrying about his finances or doing decorating or doing other things. But when when it's night time and there's no one around, even if there is people around him, he's got time with his thoughts. He can't run and hide. He may be watching the TV, watching a film, and there's reminders of you everywhere. Even on adverts, people he crosses path with, music that comes on reminds him of you, and it amplifies everything. This love is amplified. And he's saying to you, I want to take it off and bear it all. So this is what he's processing right now. How he can come to you and express himself in a loving way without letting you down, without failing you, in a way that doesn't make him seem too vulnerable, because that scares him too. But he also is letting you know he's releasing the things that need to go, including a karmic situation. So while we're here, I want to bring in the Karmic 101. So you may be thinking, well, that's all well and good, but what if he's married or he's in a relationship? What does he want you to know about that? So this is what's going on in his karmic situation. Look at this for powerful. This is exactly what I'm feeling. He's saying to you, I want us to sit down and talk it all out once and for all. And he's saying to the karmic partner, I want us to sit down and talk it all out once and for all. Can we just be friends? Let's stay friends. So he just wants a friendship with that person. And that will naturally fizzle out anyway. You know, when they split up, they won't remain friends because they'll have nothing in common. The vibrations will shift. But he's trying to do it in an amicable way. And he's saying to this person, why do you speak badly about me to other people? I'm not a bad person. And I feel that there's an extra message here too. So these are what he's saying to his karmic partner. He's letting you, his divine feminine, know that he wants to sit down with that person once and for all and sort it all out. Because he's confused as well why that karmic partner may be bad-mouthing him to other people, because he's not a bad person and he wants to remain friends with them. But they are sensing there's something wrong and something not right, so they may be talking about him to other people in a detrimental way. Now he's also saying to you from his higher self, why do you speak badly about me to other people? I'm not a bad person. So this is for the divine feminines who constantly moan about the masculines or write negative comments or, you know, say how bad everything is. Because if you're speaking badly about your twin, you're speaking badly about yourself. And I know this triggers people because people say that I'm always on the masculine side or I don't really understand the things they do. And of course I do. I've been there. I've experienced a married catalyst for 6 years. The guy I was with before George treated me like a doormat. But we learn self-worth through these things. And everything is a catalyst to union. When me and George first got together, before we got into union, you know, he was ignoring me, ghosting me, blocking me, doing all the things that masculines do. But I didn't speak badly about it because I knew that we were one. What's the point of doing that? It just hinders the connection. So you've been guided to this channel, especially if you're new and if you are welcome, because you're looking at it now from a higher point of view. You know, the way I talk about the masculines is very loving because they are part of you. They are part of your soul. You are one. So remember this with everything you do. Even if your masculine said to you, I just want us to stay friends, and you're in pain over that, don't badmouth them or speak badly because he's trying to protect your energy. It's like he's respecting you enough to say, I just want to be friends until I can bare my soul to you and give everything to you. What's so wrong with that? I have a relationship I need to release and get out of and sort out. I'm saving you from all that drama. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm not a bad person. So think about that when you are processing what's going on. Try and see it from a much higher point of view, and things will make a lot more sense. But he's saying to you, I want to sit down, talk it all out with them, with you, with everyone in my life, so that I can move forward. I'm not a bad person. Please don't speak badly about me. I want us to remain friends no matter what, because I love and care about you. But that friendship will grow. And friendship in twin flame love is the glue that holds the love together. Without the friendship, what is it? The friendship is the security, the stability, the mold that grows everything else. And that's what we miss so much when we're in separation, the friendship. Talking about our day, sharing things with our twin, because the glue is the friendship is the glue. And you are best friends, united in love. Sexual love, sensual love, passionate love, desire, romance, excitement. You have it all with your twin. But if he's saying to you, let's just be friends, listen to why, see through the illusion, because he's trying to protect you from the situation, because he loves you that much until he can bear it all. And he's saying, I just want us to sit down, sort it out, and move forward together. Can we do that right now? So expect this message, this communication to come in, because that's what he's working towards, to be in a relationship with you full-time, 24/7, 365 days a year. That's what he wants in his life. So he's working on releasing all the things that need to go so he can open up to you. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.